with the alcohol. It's called spirits for a reason. Strong drinks are called spirits for a reason because they literally come in, they numb your consciousness. That is what alcohol does. It dumbs down and it numbs your consciousness and it takes over. And when you bring to a point that you black out, when you black out, it is your soul, your own soul, leaving your body because your body is too infested. The environment is too negative. Okay? And then any spirit can come take over you. Any demon can inhibit you because your body is at a stage where it is so full of alcohol that it's at a negative vibration.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kai and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys. So I stumbled across these two videos. Remember that time when I was telling you guys about the dangers of alcohol, right? And I told you that when you get highly intoxicated, you are actually giving permission for other spirits to come into your body and take control, have a nice little joy ride, right? This is when people black out. Your body, your soul, your God-given soul cannot handle the heat, the intoxication, the pressures of an alcohol-filled body. So it leaves. And you are indirectly giving permission for other spirits to then come in and play around. That's why people can't remember the things they do. However, other people around you are telling you, but like you were very conscious. It's because you actually weren't very conscious. You were not there. Your vessel was being driven by something else, right? And I also told you that the name alcohol was derived from the word alcohol, which is Arab. From the Arabic word alcohol, right? And that means spirit eating demons. So now I found these two interesting videos and I want you guys to check them out because it actually does confirm what I was saying. When I realized this whole your spirit leaves your body, it was just these thoughts just randomly come into my head. Well, I'll be chilling and I just think about things like, why does this happen like that? The information literally just gets downloaded into me, And now to see that other people are saying the exact same thing that I said or that I was thinking, it makes so much sense. It's like, wow, confirmation, right? Alcohol is killing people. Alcohol, it's very problematic. It's killing the youth, the elderly. It's so bad. And it's a drug. It's a real actual drug that is legalized to put people to sleep, right? The first thing you do, because it's so readily available, you can just go into any shop. Have you seen, in close proximity, how many alcohol shops you will find? In very close proximity of each other. They're always so close by. And you ask yourself, why is that? Why is there so much alcohol sold everywhere? And the alcohol business makes a lot of money. Killing people. It's just like Big Pharma. They don't produce medication to actually heal you because there's been so many people like Dr. Sabi and so many others now that are coming out with the same information as Dr. Sabi that have been saying for years now that you can heal your body with natural herbs and herbs from earth. Because God has put everything, it just makes so much sense. God has put everything here for us to utilize, but because you have to pay for everything, you even have to pay for water, and that just drops from the sky. That is natural. That is given to us by God, because water is God, right? Everything contains water. You need water. Everything needs water to survive or to be created. Nothing exists without water. But we have to pay for these things. And then Big Pharma, they make this medication. They tell you that this is going to cure you. Now you have a chronic illness and you have to take this chronic medication for the rest of your life. Whereas this medication is not really helping you. It's just a temporary solution to now a lifelong problem. Whereas if you went to nature and got these herbs and herbs, you would easily be cured of this disease in your body. When you have a disease, there's dis-ease within you, right? And there's people coming out to tell us that there are natural ways for us to get better. But we feel like we can't access them to the point where we even feel like we can't trust natural herbs, plants, and stuff because it's like, oh, it's dirty, it's from the ground. It's like, it's natural, you're from the ground too. You understand what I mean? It's actually really, really freaky dickily crazy. So now here's the alcohol. It's a drug to put you to sleep, makes you pass out. It makes you sick the next day. It's poisonous. It brings you up momentarily and then you come down. Just like a person that's on drugs, like hardcore street drugs. Then you come down. The next day you hungover, you want to stay in bed, now you're lazy. You can't do anything. You've got a headache, sick. What do you do when you have a headache? You're gonna go get some pain pills. Now you popping them pills. Just putting all this dirt inside your body.
You're on a high when you're on the weekend, low when it's time to go back to work on Monday. High when it's Wine Wednesday or time to drink on Thirsty Thursday, low when it's time to go back to work. This is your transition to sobriety. You're used to experiencing these peaks and valleys, highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. Then what happens is you kind of level out and you stay there for a little bit. This is not being depressed. This is not being sad. This is just your baseline happiness when you go to work Monday through Friday. This is getting used to being sober. You find your real friends. You start to save money. Your mind gets sharper. You pick up new hobbies. Your health gets better. You have more money in your pocket. And eventually you just kind of level up here up top where you're really happy. When bad things happen in life, you actually deal with it instead of running to the bottle, which makes your lows.
Because you drank alcohol. And once again, I said in my other video, I apologize because I feel like I have endorsed a drink like Savannah. I speak about it a lot. I spoke about it a lot, showing it on camera. And that's something that I'm not going to do ever again because I know better. I've known better for a while, but I guess it wasn't time for me. I hadn't yet grown into who I am growing into type of situation. You understand? I can't even say a small amount consumption of alcohol is good. I don't think it is. You know, people drink to forget. Alcoholics don't set out in life wanting to become alcoholics. Imagine striving to be an alcoholic, a useless person, a drunkard. Nobody does. But because alcohol, it numbs your pain, it makes you forget. Now you're happy, you've got that dopamine hit, you're feeling confident, you're feeling sexy. Why does it make you change so much? Because it really does. Look at that other video where Coco Marino was being interviewed by Musa Kaula, and she was like, gum, 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 gum. She drank that Savannah in like 5 seconds.
Sorry. But you know, in terms of soul ties and, you know, the journey between spirituality and charming. Yes, get the alcohol in.
I needed that
Let
to
me
get
help
down.
you.
I will not leave alone.
That Savannah went straight to her head. Now you buzzed, you're having a good time. Why is it that if we're having a bad day, why can't we just sit in our feelings and feel the emotions so we can work through them and actually go to God? You know, if you are feeling that way, you're depressed, you're just unhappy, you're down and out, what's the first thing that we do? We want to order some alcohol, go buy some alcohol to get into a good mood. But that good mood is not going to last forever. Once the alcohol is done, you're going to start coming down and you're going to feel depressed again. So you keep on drinking over and over again, trying to close that hole, but you're not really closing it, you're just putting a band-aid. And then soon after putting the band-aid, it's like going into the bath and it comes off. If you're feeling that way, you're feeling fucked up, you need to sit in your feelings. You need to cry it out. Eh? This actually really does work. And you need to pray. Pray to God. Give your life to God. Surrender. God actually heals everything. And if you can replace alcohol, your alcohol addiction, or your alcohol tendencies, your drunkenness, trade that in with the word of the Lord or praying to God, it's gonna fill that void. No one can save you but God. No one can make you feel better. I'm experiencing this. I know this for a fact. No one, nothing can make you ever feel better, can make you feel less afraid, can make you feel less like a loser. Because that's what Satan does. He comes and whispers to you how much of a loser you are. Or he gets people out there to tell you how much of a loser you are. And you start to believe it. But go to God with that. And God he's going to tell you that you're not a loser. He's going to he actually makes you feel better, hey? Better than what the alcohol is going to make you feel like. And that's a fact. I'm telling you this now. Because I'm living it. I've lived it. I'm experiencing. I've experienced it. God is real. Like he's really, really, really real. And he loves you. And he wants to protect you. And he doesn't want you to be a drunkard. Because he doesn't want you to be taken over. If you fill yourself up with the word of God and God himself, Yahweh. Sometimes you need to be specific about which God, because, people are weird out there. If you do that, those holes and that pain that you feel, that depression, it will go away. Because that depression is caused by those evil demons and Satan. When you're having troubles in your life, they are ready. They're sitting right there, ready to, this is our chance. We got another one. And then they get you, they bring you down. That moment that you are feeling happy and drunk and tipsy and sexy and everything, it's just for a moment. Satan will use and abuse you and discard you like trash, but God would never do that to you. And he's not a God of fear and he's not a God of confusion. But Satan is. God will just comfort you in another way, Jay. You will just feel it. You will know. Right? Anyway, let me play you guys these videos. It's just confirmation to what I was saying before about alcohol. It's a very dangerous substance and it's a drug. And it's killing people. It's killing people more than anything else in the world, actually. It separates families. It's killing people, or it's turning people into killers. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Right? Check yourself. And also check your loved ones. This thing of us, from not even Friday, from Thursday, you're already thinking about, it's the weekend, Jack. It's wrong. Why? Because you get weakened in the weekend. That's what it is. You get weakened. You're drinking from Thursday to Sunday. Or you are just always looking for an excuse to drink. Like, I got dumped. Let me drink. I passed my exam. Let me drink. Whether you're happy, scared, angry, you drink. So when you're happy, what void are you feeling? You want to celebrate. You drink. It's always drinking. Every single holiday. It's December time. It's even at funerals, a sad place. People are drinking. It's always drinking all the time. I'm tired of it. And I'm so happy that God actually made me see myself drunk. Made me see myself drunk in front of the world. I'm so thankful for those moments, because I get to watch it over and over again and I don't like what I see. And I'm like, that is not me, because it is not me. I'm so glad for that. Because if not for that, how would I know You must be able to see yourself from another person's perspective, or from a bird's eye what's this viewing type of situation, to see how dirty it is. You might see other people drunk or record people while they are drunk and think, this is so funny, you're gonna be so embarrassed tomorrow, or whatever the case may be. But once you actually see yourself, it's going to hurt. You're gonna feel ashamed. So I'm glad I had that kind of experience. Now I know to do better and not to go down that path, because I don't want to be that person. That is not me. That is not for me. People need to find better hobbies and things to do instead of always drinking. There's so many, God has given us so much, so many fun things, such a beautiful world. I know that the people and the environment is sick, but the world is actually quite beautiful. And we have brain cells we can find other things to do instead of intoxicating ourselves, right? Anyway, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and also do click on that thank you button if you guys do enjoy my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay right there and watch these videos. Bye.
About alcohol. Many people are addicted to alcohol. In our society, it's a common thing to be a drunkard. And I want to say this, that person that we look at, that uncle in the family, or those people that we know in the neighborhood, in the community, their goal was not to be a drunkard. Their goal was not, they never ever aspired to just drink alcohol, sit on the pavements, have no money, have, nothing in life. But these things were spoken over them, either coming down the bloodline as a generational curse, or spoken over them through witchcraft, or they open the door to alcohol by overindulging. So they need deliverance, because the alcohol is not the issue. It's the addiction to the alcohol. And if you look at what alcohol does, through witchcraft or through generational curses, there's always an underlying motive to kill the person early. And alcohol is the perfect thing for that, because it ages you so quickly, because it opens the door to so many other sickness. It is very commonly used by Satan's kingdom. It is used in witchcraft rituals where they spit the alcohol. It's called spirits for a reason. Strong drinks are called spirits for a reason, because they literally come in, they numb your consciousness. That is what alcohol does. It dumbs down and it numbs your consciousness, and it takes over. And when you drink to a point that you black out, when you black out, it is your soul, your own soul, leaving your body, because your body is too infested. The environment is too negative. Okay? And then any spirit can come take over you. Any demon can inhibit you, because your body is at a stage where it is so full of alcohol that it's at a negative vibration. So your soul leaves and demons come take over. So what I want to say is this, that person that you know that is struggling with alcohol addiction, that father in the family that is abusive, that is violent, that is, struggling with alcohol addiction, pray for them and get them deliverance in the name and authority of Jesus Christ, because there's no one under the sun that aspired to be nothing in life. They gripped by these things. And a lot of family members, again, in our traditional cultures, they give their children to these things so that they can numb them down and use them like a remote control, so that they can control their children in the spiritual realm. So many people who suffer from alcoholism, many people who suffer from drugs, it has been spoken over them by their own parents or grandparents, the warlocks and the witches in the bloodline. So pray for that alcoholic. Stop insulting them. Pray the blood of Jesus over them for that curses, that addiction to be broken, because below that curse, below that addiction, it's not a person that doesn't want anything good in life. Below that addiction is an assignment from Satan's kingdom to destroy that person.
Well, guys, let's talk about demonic possession and entity attachments via alcohol. Have you ever wondered why alcohol is ingrained in society? Think about it. You finish work, you get drunk. At the weekend, you get drunk. You get married, you get drunk. Someone dies, you get drunk. It's so normalized, yet it poisons our body and it opens us up to spirits. That's why we say drinking spirits. That's why they call them jinn. Jinn are demons. What do we drink? We drink gin and tonic. The word alcohol is derived from the Arabic word al-ghul, which is a demonic spirit. So every time we get drunk, we alter our consciousness and we become open to be hosted. This is why people don't act the same. People say you weren't like you normally are. Well, that's because they have an entity working through them. We need to stop with the alcohol, guys.